So, we have this little gentleman. Are you getting it?
No.
You're doing a pretty good job. So what I've concluded at this point is that the bulk of the clutch pedal, at least what I am pretty sure is the clutch pedal, is basically
Do I need to turn this all around?
no, you could just probably do it by hand. But what I conclude is that the clutch pedal basically needs to have the brake out of the way. I think I might have read that on the G35 swap too. So what we're doing is he's pulling that out right now, and then so we're pulling the emergency brake, so I'm probably gonna have to put in a handbrake, and then did pull this thing out. So when you're pulling this out, I didn't really care to keep it basically, but these little things, those are what you see from the top going in through these holes. And rather than just yank it off there, they do actually just thread out. I thought they were just like spinning loosely or stripped, or just like these little stupid fasteners, so I just yanked it out. Let's see what he's got going on. What you got, dude? Did you get it? Did you get one? Good job. That gold one just comes off. So now we're just pulling the brake off, and then the next thought is that it looks like that pedal's not gonna fit. So, which actually I gotta go get my metal blade, but I got a Sawzall, and at this point I'm just gonna hack the brake pedal, I think, in half. Obviously try to retain the structural integrity right behind where you press it onto that lever portion, but that's the goal. So let's see. And then, yes, sir.
I don't now. What else do I do?
Did you get both of them? Just one? Okay, let's go look and see. So, not that this is tremendously difficult in my opinion, but it's just a lot of steps. So, here, let Dad pop in there so you guys can see what we're doing. So this is, well, it's kind of hard to see, but you guys can tell. That's where that little lever was, and now we're pulling this bad boy off. So there's two bolts on there. He's got one off. The other one is right over here, son. So it does feel a little bit tight still. So once you use that ratchet. So looking at this, I mean, a little bit hard to see, but with this piece in there, what ends up happening is that this portion is running into the other stuff in there, and there's not space over on this side for the brake assembly. And then what makes me question about the pedal is maybe that this is too far this way instead of over here. But I think that the Z has like this little thing in the floor, or maybe it's another footrest. I can't remember. It's been too long, but basically right there. So that's why it's kind of over to the side, close to where the other brake pedal should be here. So that's why I'm gonna have to hack it. But we'll see. And I'm gonna update here in a minute. Oh, before I do that, let me show you. I got the little pieces here for basically setting. This is the part for honing out the inside of the pilot bearing and the feeler gauge. So I had very, very little experience with the feeler gauge up to this point, so I'm going to show you guys what that is. But that way you can kind of see what we're doing. So what I have to do is, this is a feeler gauge, so basically what happens is it depresses this inside of a hole, so you can see it's sprung, but basically you slightly tilt it and you drag it out of the hole so it finds the tightest spot in there, and you just tighten it up on the end. So and that pilot bearing, this should be sufficient, and then it should squeeze it. And then what I'll do is I will measure it with the micrometer, and then this is kind of like, it's almost like the equivalent of a cylinder, like a brake hone, but it just spins around inside of there. So these will shrink down to whatever that size that is, spin it out a little bit so that it's all even, and then basically I can slide the input shaft, because I think that what's essentially going on right now is that this part of the, well, this is the automatic, but on the manual this part is not seeming to go in because it's sticking out further, but I think that that's what the issue is. So this is not sliding over the pilot all the way, is my opinion, but I could be wrong. So at this point, if you guys have any ideas, because I haven't done this, or somebody comes across this that has done this, I think I'm pretty close to having this done, but other than the turbo setup. But at this point, that's the kind of the frustration. The other fun part, well, I could tell you later, but basically this is inside of the Infinity engine bay. This thing's not super clean, so we're gonna see budget boost stress tests on a 195,000 mile motor. Should be fun. I don't think it will last terribly long, but it's only gonna be on like 5 to 8 pounds, so it's not gonna be anything aggressive. And then, yes sir?
Where are you?
What's cooking?
Were you already, were you trying to pull it in?
I wasn't, but we can leave that. You want to put that inside of the car so I don't lose it?
You want to see what?
Did you get the other bolt off?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to see
So
what was cool?
next post I'll show you one of the turbos that I was thinking about, and you guys can tell me what you think. My opinion is it's way too big, but it would be fun and probably easier on the motor for heat reasons. But anyways, peace out. Have a great day. Oh, and just a quick tidbit. I really appreciate you guys encouraging me, because I haven't really wanted to get back out here, and it's been really cold. Obviously I have a beanie, had my hoodie on earlier, but it's been down in like the single digit weather out here. This is in Colorado Springs, and try not to get sick. So all right, dude. Hey, say goodbye to everybody.
Who is it?
Well, it's just people on the internet.
Hi.
They're encouraging us. It's very nice of them.
Bye.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to move this project out east, but progress will be better when I get out there, because I can leave the car jacked up, and I'm in a neighborhood right now and I can't do that. So anyways,
We're working on car parts.
we're working on car parts, that's right. All right, cool. Thanks guys, appreciate it, and let me know if you have any more questions and I'll answer them as I'm going through it.